If you're looking to shop local fashion in St. Louis, you should check out Cherokee Street in South City. There, you'll find a 1-mile stretch of storefronts that's home to over 15 independent fashion retailers. Today, we're going to meet the creators of these businesses. We'll learn about their unique style and the community that they've built together. This is Art Beat St. Louis. As you walk into the shops on Cherokee, you'll probably end up meeting the business owners themselves. Our questions for these creators were, what can you find here? And what's your style?
My style is colorful, eclectic, super black. It is for everyone, everywhere.
If you want something special, you don't want nobody to get, I got you, I can order it for you.
We focus mainly on curating a good selection of unique pieces for that person that's looking to elevate their style.
My style is sophisticated, elegant, it's edgy, it's everything that I embody.
Vintage, curated thrift, and one-of-a-kind pieces.
Men's and women's vintage clothing from probably the early 1900s through the 1970s. We also have accessories, purses, shoes, hats, pretty much anything you can wear.
Boots, hats, belt, jeans, shirts, this Western wear.
Our style is minimal, modern, with some on-trend pieces.
We like to chat clothes, and I will style you as you're being serviced on the hair side.
Vintage, 80s, 90s, modern streetwear, and locally handmade clothing and accessories.
Vintage clothing from the 90s and earlier.
For everybody.
Our whole shtick is our St. Louis branded apparel, and it's unique gift items that reflect the quirkiness of the city and its neighborhoods, landmarks, history, inside jokes, and all the rest.
Vintage clothing, jewelry, costume jewelry.
Men's vintage clothing, children's vintage clothing.
Hats, shoes.
Clothing, accessories, handbags, just anything that you would kind of find at your friend's apartment.
I sell elevated lifestyle, apparel and goods through the lens of athletic and sports.
Our conversations with these business owners led us to talking about sustainable fashion. There are over 8 vintage or resale businesses on the street, and many of these business owners are passionate about selling a sustainable product.
We are a one-time usage type of generation, and I try to change that. I try to give people that perspective that just because something is old doesn't mean that it can't be new again.
Beyond just the love of vintage clothing, it's tailoring, it's a love of the textile that's so unique. No one else is gonna have it.
Actually, the one gal who comes in, she's 10, and even her mom said when she goes into a regular store, she's like, oh, I can't wear this. And for a while, she was wearing a different vintage hat every time she went to school. We set her up with a whole slew of vintage hats, and all the kids were so envious that she had a different hat on every day.
We just got like this crazy thrifting community. I'm a true believer that like stuff don't need to be made again, because we got all this that we can remake into fabrics and different stuff like that.
We added vintage accessories because it made for a more sustainable full outfit.
Shopped antique malls and collected things and found that thing that was just for us, and we brought it here.
Another hallmark of the experience on Cherokee Street is a sense of community created by all these businesses working together. We talked to the owners about how that sense of community creates a unique fashion experience.
Gumbo, and I think that Cherokee gives me this warm feeling with all these different spices added inside the soup and the pot. It has a lot of texture to it too.
And this is where a lot of creative geniuses live. It's like the Harlem of St. Louis.
My experience has been nothing but tremendous, and I feel very, very much embraced and supported by the Cherokee Street development and other business owners.
I mean, you can pretty much do anything on Cherokee Street. You can eat really great food, you can get your shopping done,
go to a brewery, get a plant.
That's the place to go.
There's no other street.
This, to me, is one of the best shopping districts in all of St. Louis.
I declare Cherokee Street as the new fashion district.
Our last questions for the day were, what's the why behind your business? And what does fashion mean to you?
Fashion is a feeling, and before we wear what we choose to wear, we must first arrive at the space of understanding how we feel and what we want to feel like when we subject ourselves to shopping.
Fashion is very much the way that you are perceived, but more so how you want other people to understand you.
That's what fashion is. It's the way to connect and let other people know what your vessel is.
It is whatever sparks you joy and really expresses yourself.
Anybody can wear
Pretty cool.
anything.
Whether you're looking for something new, innovative, custom made, or treasures from generations past, Cherokee Street is bound to have something just right for you.